Okay, so here we are at my front door, right here. Number 320. Yes, I live in a hotel that was converted into apartments for people in homelessness transition. So let's start. Okay, so this is the view when you walk into my apartment. This is pretty much what you see. We got my key station, library books, change jar, all my sunglasses, picture of my mom, art boxes stacked on top of each other. They got art supplies and stationery supplies and my old CPHT study guides and stuff in there. We got my beautiful yellow chair. We got this right after my spinal fusion because I couldn't sit in a hard chair. And otherwise, we only had the couch to sit on, so it wasn't very comfortable. Got this piece of art that I can't hang up because the management here is really insane about what does and doesn't get hung. Got my desk area with my computer, my little lamp. Got my fun little mouse pad that I love. That was like $5 on Amazon. Sorry about my finger there. Just a stack of stuff. Got my Harry Potter books. Down here in the left corner, I got my cookbooks. Up here, we've got miscellaneous files like miscellaneous, medical, housing, divorce, just all sorts of different things. I keep those in there. Got my journal in there, my printer. Got markers in this Aquatine lunchbox and pens and pencils. I'm a bit of a fiend, as you can see. Love me some Sharpies. Here is Isabel. I think about her every day. And in the wooden box, we've got Neptune. I think about him every day. I think they're up there with my mom, gallivanting around chasing clouds. Down here we've got CD and DVD storage because I don't really have any better place to put it. And then as you circle around, you got the front closet. The doors don't shut completely. I just put my tote bags and coats in there. And then my cleaning supplies. Here we've got my yoga mat. It's extra thick. I highly recommend it because it's like a yoga / gymnastics training mat. And I use that because I had a spinal fusion, and I highly recommend it for anyone who has had a spinal fusion or just has bad knees or bad back or anything like that. See, that's how the doors close. Circling around with the front closet at my back, we have the little cat tree that Snickers does not use as a cat tree, but she does use it to jump onto the back of the couch, but she doesn't use it as a scratcher. We got my little couch. I think it's like 49 inches long, something like that. It's really short, but it works for me and it works for Snickers. We got my rolling desk here. I usually sit here in the morning, watch old episodes of Matlock, and loved that show growing up. Got cat toy, so I have my coffee while I play with Snickers. This table was a gift to me. A friend of mine, her grandmother gave it to her, and my friend didn't have space or anything to do with it, like no room for it and nothing to use it for. So she gave it to me when I moved in here. Coffee table I got at the Goodwill store. This big TV was a gift from a friend who is a super smart shopper, and he got it on a really good sale. And let's see, it was a combination of moving in because my birthday is in May and I moved in here April 30th. So it was a combination moving in / birthday gift. I love it. It's great. It is about 2 times bigger than I would ever select for myself. Like I would have gone half that size. I don't have kitchen cupboards really. You'll see that in a second. So I just use this shelving unit as a pantry. And also I use it to like store my toast and my candle wax, my wax melter thing, this piece of art that I love. This was a gift from a friend. I'm always joking, I need a cup of coffee the size of my head. Well, one day a friend found, I think this was a birthday present, birthday or Christmas. Anyway, it's a cup of coffee. It's a cup that's the size of my head. I think it holds 32 ounces. As you can see, my stove is much more than just a stove. It is a storage area. Anytime I want to use any of the burners except the front right one, I have to shuffle things around and, you know, move things around. Here's where I store Snickers' daily morning breakfast treats. Ooh, look, dishes. Look, here's my teeny tiny sink. Don't have much to do there. Here we have the under sink, the garbage and the cleaning supplies and things like that. You don't need to see that. Here is the one drawer where I keep all my silverware, my kitchen scissors, can opener, pot holders. It's pretty much all catch-all drawer. And then down here, I have pans, storage containers, I can't think of the word, and towels. So that is my teeny tiny kitchen, but it's better than nothing. Here I have my fridge. Thank God for a full-size fridge. I have some cool magnets. See, I have the Wicked Witch of the West because I always found her far more fascinating than Glinda the Good Witch. And I have my name, my letter, initial, I can think of words. A couple of really cool magnets, my Hufflepuff magnet. Cats have a special way of adding love to every day, that they do. Not only a pacifist, but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace. I love that magnet. I've had it since I moved out of my dad's house. So, I don't know, like since I was like 22. I made this, Good Things Are Coming. It's one of my favorite magnets, but it definitely needs to be resealed. I got this from Boardwalk Tees. I love that company. I will link them down below. If you are not getting stuff from Boardwalk Tees, I don't know what's happening because they are amazing. You can see their website right there, boardwalk.com. I have a couple of t-shirts from them and I get compliments on both of them all the time. This is probably my favorite magnet here, Enjoy the Show. I made that one as well, and it is a quote from the song The Show by Lenka. I love that song. Up here, hiding behind the paper towels, we got Mumra. And I also use the top of the fridge as a storage area. We got this chicken painting that was a wedding gift, and that actually lasted longer than my marriage, but that's okay. That's okay. Marriages don't always last forever, even though we wish they would. I got my good vibes and, you know, feeling good calendar here. There's not much on the calendar for this month except my disability hearing. We circle around and yep, it's a hotel bathroom. There we go. It's exactly like what you would find in a hotel. Not a lot of space. Little shelving unit's mine. But yep, that's it. I don't think you need to see the shower. I make do with the space I have. Going into the bedroom, we have the first of my quasi dressers. And we have Elmer Jones, Jocko, Luigi, Murder Cat, Fergus, Grogu, and Captain Hubert Fitzherbert. This is the only Squishmallow I own. His name is Wallace, and he was a Target exclusive. He was also a birthday gift from a friend. Got my little mini shelf that acts as a sort of a second nightstand. I couldn't think of the word. Damn it. I need to get rid of my brain and start with a new one. We got, my hearing aids, headphones, a CPAP machine, bed not made. It never is. On the left there, the big guy, we have Duncan McMonkey. The little beige guy sitting next to him is Noodle. And then the tiny guy in front is Bingo Flargon. Say hi, Snickers. Whatever. I'm not talking to you. Got some dirty laundry. Yay. Here we have my hanging rack where I hang all my shirts. Behind it, you can see there's storage. That's where I keep my scale. This, I keep like exercise bands and things like that in there. The closet is really tiny because, again, it's a hotel closet. So I use it for like holiday shirts and heavy duty winter hoodies and storage. And then I've also got my slippers and some shoes on the inside there. So that's my storage closet again. And then I got a little bit of laundry I need to put away. Snickers loves to sit on these two of my quasi dressers. Only window in my apartment because, again, converted hotel, so it's in the bedroom. It's a nice window. I love it. Someday I want to live somewhere where there is a window in the living room too. So you can see the view from the bed. And then we got my big book stand with all my books in it. Got my little Strange Bean, Freddy. Got this guy my mom made, Lucky Bear, when I was like 5 years old. Got Mr. Burns. I traded him for a Bart Simpson, me and my nephew did. This is Magneto. My nephew just gave him to me when he was little. He's like 30 now. I got my tiger tail here. Whew. I love to rub this on my legs, especially my calves, because they get so tight so easily. Just all I have to do is work one day and it's like, ugh. Got some artwork, got some jewelry. I'm having trouble with earring studs, but I still love like hoops or anything that I can slide through. It's just the studs that I have trouble with. So if you circle around, that's the bedroom. And we come back out. Bathroom door with the mirror. And you can see from the bedroom door, this is the apartment. So this is where I live. And I'd be interested to see or hear about where you guys live, what your apartments are like. Thanks for watching.